when you have 3 days between games, that is quite easy. If you have 1 week, like a lot of teams, it's even easier. But if you have just 2 days and you have to travel, and the time is not enough, and then some players can be tired, and some players in some positions, centre backs, normally they don't have the same number of meters or kilometers than the wingers or even strikers, and the intensity. So change. That is the reason why sometimes you can see that the team is doing so well against Arsenal. We were doing a fantastic game in the first half, and after we were suffering a little bit because they cannot keep the high tempo all the time. So we have to manage. And if you have bodies, let's say after the African connections, if you have players coming back and Hazard coming back, so you have more options and we can manage in a better way. The squad is good, but they're still in some position because the problem that we have had, and this situation we are a little bit short. So if we have a winger coming back, if we have a midfielder coming back, it will be easy for me to make a decision and rest some players. Each player is different. The situation of each player is different. Some players, they have agreements that you have to decide early, and the decision has been done early, so was not the case later on. Some players, they are young players, so they will need time. They have to keep working and playing games. That is good for the future of the players. And maybe some players, they are not ready for the first team. So I think that you have to analyze carefully each player, but it's not to say you have 5. If you have 5 keepers on loan, doesn't change nothing. So I think it has to be the right player in the right position. As a football player and now as a manager, when you are not on the pitch for 3 games because you have been banned for this situation, I think it's enough. I think it's enough, especially if you analyze the big picture and then you have a lot of information now, not just the different views, angles of the cameras. It's just you have a lot of information. 3 games banned for a player for these things in a semi-final when you have to win, and for a club to lose one of the important players because these things for 3 games, I think it's enough. It will be a tough game, so they are in the battle for avoiding the relegation, and it will be difficult. We know that they have a team that they play with intensity and it will be tough, but at the same time we have to be ready. So we have been training carefully, preparing every single thing, and we have lost Peter Cech that we thought that could be available. It's still David Luiz is not available, but we have a good team and hopefully we can do well.